Welcome to, I guess you call this what, a vlog? This is a vlog. Some free games. Like anything we think, we're just gonna give it. And this is what's gonna happen. It's gonna inspire one of you.
Really give you that insight, but okay, freak. I got an idea, and that's kind of how they run it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you'll see it's not rocket science, but it takes work.
Right.
You know? I ain't a businessman, I'm a business, man. Now let me handle my business.
So if you say that you want something more, then, you know, technically you have to kind of position yourself for it. You know what I mean? People kind of always say like, well, you know, my kids and my house, and my car payment, all of those things. Like, this is I'm a business kind of breakdown. Like, really look at yourself as a business. And like, when you write out like all of your expenses and all of your revenues, and you look at like, you know, all of the things that you say that you represent and what you're for, like, and especially if you got kids, like, you need to maybe cut down that cell phone bill, maybe take less data, like maybe maybe move into one less bedroom because you don't need that little bedroom for your dog, or like, I mean, people love their dogs, but like, yo, get your dog a shared bedroom or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you can just afford like a Mini Cooper for like 5 years, like, yo, go into that side and start squeezing your business to find that extra money so that you can take care of your true obligations. But part of your obligations is paying your future self.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a part of it. Like, yo, how are you going to survive when you're 75? Motherfuckers be acting like they ain't going to live long. You know what I mean? And life expectancy in Canada just keeps going up. So chances are you're going to be here. You know what I mean? So you got to prepare for that, right? Like,
I mean, I think that's the major part. Like, that sacrifice. Like, it's crazy how people just really don't associate the importance of sacrifice. You know, I want to do this, but I don't want to give up this. Well, what do you got to really put them on this the fucking weigher and say, okay, what means more to me? Well, if I say I really want to do this and this really makes me unhappy, so then the sacrifice. Like, there's people in the world living on $1 a day.
right?
You know what I'm saying? They live in life like they're still alive. So it's like, and not to say that's an extreme case, not to say you should be living on $1 a day, but chances are there's a lot of shit in your life that you don't need, that you can cut out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If what you say you really want is what you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can downsize your crib.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You can not go to eat every week. Okay.
Not buy no new shoes.
There's a lot of shit. And if we start to really take inventory, and that's part of we mentioned, like, looking at yourself as a businessman. You gotta look and really be like, all right, take inventory of your life. What am I spending a day?
Right.
Okay, what is needed for my business, for me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You knock off the necessities, but there's a real good chance that there's like 70% of bullshit in there.
Yeah.
And something Gary Vee always says is like, the bullshit is to impress bullshit people. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like, you doing shit to, like, the shoes or whatever the case is to kind of, you know, impress these people, but it's like, when you really fucking look at it and what you're trying to do, you know, it don't add up.
No, straight.
It don't add up.
And then, I mean, like, and I'm, you know, I'm one of them bullshit people. You know what I mean? Like, I be doing a lot of bullshit. No, I'm not even joking. Like, real shit, I do a lot of bullshit. And I'm putting this out there to the world. I do a lot of bullshit. I be going to the club. I be busting down. I be doing it. I be doing a lot of bullshit. You know what I mean? And like, realistically, like, you know, I enjoy it. I enjoy spending time with people and all that shit. But when I look at it, like, it's bad business. You know what I mean? Like, it's bad business. And so what I've been doing, especially in this 6-month grind, is I've been limiting the amount of money that I spend. So it's like, okay, cool. You know what? I need to enjoy myself. So instead of me going and spending $400 or $500, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to spend $100. So now I just saved $400. And so it's like, okay, cool. What do I do with that $400? So, okay, cool, I'm going to reinvest it back into myself, reinvest it back into my business, reinvest it back into, like, something. Like, but at the end of the day, like, you know, what does it really matter? Because if you see me at the club and I don't buy fucking 100 shots, I'm still at the club.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers are still going to pull up. You know what I mean? If I don't, like, that's another thing that I've been doing. Literally, like, I've been going to the mall now. So, like, regularly, I'd be like, yeah, I gotta go buy another outfit because I had this on Snap already, and motherfuckers snap me. It's like, hold on, wait a minute. Then I go down the timeline, I be seeing motherfuckers with the same shit on too. So it's like, who am I really trying to impress here? You know, I'm not really necessarily doing it for myself, even though I do feel good about when I dress and shit like that when I buy drinks. But the reality of it is like, that's the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, and so like, but being conscious and aware of it,
Sure.
it just changes it. And so like, I'm not sitting here telling people like, oh, I'm not. I'm so far from perfect. Like, my credit score is shitty. I'm working on it. You know what I mean? That's probably what I'm doing with. That is my plan. Like, you know, if I limit the amount of money I spend in the club, that extra money, I'm just paying down my credit, get my credit score back up and running. But yeah, like, you gotta take your shit serious, like,
Sure.
because.
And that's the part of it, and like, you know, that's the point. It's like nothing that we ever is saying is like, oh, nah. It's again, we say it because this is us. The same way you bullshit, I'm on the same type of shit, and it's really trying to, you know, you say you want what you want, really making those sacrifices. And like the other part of it is like the time sacrifice. You know, it's like, hey, Freddie, when you look at your life, and we talked about this before, the 24 hours. So like, you know, when we break it down, you sleeping. Average 8 hours a day is the average sleep. So boom, you're down to 16. Average person working a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
What's that? 9 hours? 8?
Yeah.
Not the 8 hours. Not on my math skills.
So now you're down to 8. You got 8 left.
You got 8 hours left. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, cool. You look at your phone screen time. My shit's like 4 hours.
Yeah.
You know, so okay, I'm trying to cut that down. A day. My shit's like 4 hours. A day. Of like just whatever, but it's a lot of shit. Instagram, Snap, Twitter. When you calculate it all up, and if I'm just here, 20 seconds here, text here, down. It's just constantly picking that up. But fucking 4 hours of that shit is like, yo, that's not ideal.
If you're not getting paid off your phone, and if your phone don't pay you, there is no reason in hell you should be looking at your phone. 4 hours a day. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the truth. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, it's just like, you know, if the club ain't paying you, like, the club don't pay me to be there. Sometimes I be fucking around talking about I own this place. I bought this baby cat, right? And it's like, the fucking club ain't paying me. I gotta pay these motherfuckers to come here. Matter of fact, when I tell people I'm coming here, they're gonna make more money because I'm telling people I'm fucking coming, and they can't even throw me back $100 on the night to be like, yo, thanks for coming. Like. I'm devaluing myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we giving ourselves to too much shit that don't do shit for us.
No,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And we just come to this realization here with you people. You know what I mean? Like this is what it is. It's like, yo, having conversations, being intentional. It's like, yo, you realize shit that you do is on that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, we be doing that bullshit. Like,
straight.
I looked at, like, you know, I would, like, you know, pat on the back, like, boom. Raptors is in the finals, first time ever. Toronto is going nuts, right? Canada's going nuts. And, you know, I had so many people that, like, expected me to come. It's like, you coming up this weekend? I'm like,
trust me.
I'm like, nah. You know what I mean? Because I realized, like, yo, I'm going to go to Toronto. I'm going to spend $4,000, $3,000. And great experience, but, like, I'm going to come back. And the work's still gonna need to be done. You know what I mean? And it's like, when I set my 6 months, I didn't anticipate the Raptors going to the finals.
Straight.
But the Raptors going to the finals is not more important than me making it to my finals.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm a Lakers fan, but I love the Raptors too. Like, I love Canada. You know what I mean?
That's the shit. And then on the same breath, it was like, the same breath, it was like, okay, boom. There's a cruise happening in Miami, the Days of Summer cruise. DJ Khaled, Cardi B, all these people. 4-day cruise. I'm like, fuck, that's something. It's gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm trying to roll. You know, take inventory, look at the bank. Like, I mean, yeah, I could go. But can I really go? I can afford it, but can I really afford it? You know what I'm saying? Can I really take those days? Can I really, you know, spend that money? And what's the return? Good time, cool. You can show on Snap, I'm here, all this cool stuff. But it's like, when you really look at it, it's like, nah. And that's a part of it, is making them sacrifices. And 3-4 years ago, it would be, you know what I'm saying? I remember, you know, like immediately, like I was, when I was in the States, and freaking All-Star weekend was in Toronto. I'm like 18. I might got like $1,000 to my name. Boom. My bros is there, like, yo, we here. I'm like, okay, Frank, man. I just had a game. I had a game at 4 o'clock, and there was a flight at 6 to Toronto, and then I had to come back the next day for practice at 7. I'm like, fuck, this is once in a lifetime, you know? Friggin' All-Star weekend, all this shit. I'm like, cool, put on the credit card, boom, $600 flight. Get there, great time. We in the club turning up. It's real lit. I'm on the snap. Yeah, who you know? Fly in, fly out the same night. Sound good on paper. Get back, my fucking credit card is. I ain't paid it. I had credit card troubles to pay that shit off. So it was like them little ones that that young mindset and not making those sacrifices. Like, man, I can't afford to do that.
Right.
It looks good on paper. It sounds good. I might get another girl because I had a nice night that night. You know what I'm saying? But in the grand scheme, that one little night, caused me some days of headaches and some days of making up.
And now you're playing catch up.
You know what I'm saying?
Right? And that's really the biggest thing. Like, man, like, especially like, a lot of the people who watch this are probably people who, flirt on the other side of the law.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And one of the things for me was always like, when I look back, the amount of stupid shit I did that I enjoyed and I had a great time while I was doing it. When I look back at it, it's like, thank God that, like, I didn't end up in prison or whatever. But it's like, when I look at the risk of what I was doing and to only reward myself with, like nights at the club and flights to Jamaica.
That's crazy.
It's like, yo, bro, like, you were really willing to, like, risk your freedom to do this shit.
Yeah.
And so it's like, that's really what you gotta analyze that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you risking? Like, what are you risking? And what are you rewarding yourself with? Like, because to me, like, honestly, man, like I don't know your circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew mine. I don't know yours. But I know this. Whatever your circumstances and you make that decision, like, make it make sense. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and don't have no career life choice in that game. And if you in it currently, like, man, like, try to transition yourself out, like, and by sacrificing some of those, like, kind of moments to really, like, build a lifetime of moments. You know what I mean? And one of the things too, like, my whole purpose in life is to, like, leave my family in a better position than when I came. You know what I mean? Like literally, like, that's all. Like, whatever I came into this world, like, I want to leave my family in a better position than when I entered. And so, if that's the case, like, I really can't afford to be doing a lot of useless shit. And do not get me wrong, enjoy life. You know what I mean? Like, because that shit could be gone tomorrow. Enjoy it, but you also have to kind of have that kind of plan. I used to tell people all the time, like, I could never choose between lifestyle and progress. Like, that was my biggest, hardest thing. Like, where do I choose? And, like, how do I choose between lifestyle and progress? And so I used to be like, all right, cool, let's just make more money. You know what I mean? So I can do both. And when I look at how long it takes to progress, you know what I mean? Like, it really don't take that long if you sacrifice. So it's like, if I would have sacrificed 2 full years of just being on my grind, not doing the bullshit, I could have lived the rest of my life being on my bullshit and continue to progress because now my money's making money and all that different shit. So, like, it's just really take the time and break down your life, your business, and everything about you, and really start to see your purpose and then start moving in that direction. Because we only do this as an opportunity to experience. You know what I mean? Like, those, like,
opportunity to consume.
Right. We talk as consumers, and then it's like, imagine if we would have shifted our brain to be like opportunity to do business.
Right.
Like, we could have done something simple, like literally, like, plan a package where we rent a van and we drive to Toronto and we go to a party and we charge freaking 7 people $500 to come. You know what I mean? Now, boom, we just got to go make a couple dollars. Like, so it's like, even in that, it's like, if you're in the mindset always of like business is going to always present itself. You know what I mean? So, like, imagine that. Like, imagine having the mindset to be like, yo, this is an opportunity. Like, we never even asked that question.
And it's not even an opportunity because there's the part. If we're thinking that, we're pretty advanced in terms of business, like, we usually think in opportunity, but we're thinking consumer.
Right.
The whole 99% of the world's thinking consumer.
98.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the 1%, the 2% that say, okay, let's get on this end.
Yeah.
They're gonna eat because it's just a pure funnel. Like the other day, I'm like, fucking trying to put some jet skis on. I'm looking outside. I was like, yo, it's time to put some jet skis on the lake.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Nipsey Hussle, I heard that. Like, I'm trying to get a jet ski. Then the second thought, like, yo, I ain't really thought of too many businesses out here with jet skis. You know what I'm saying? But there's probably a lot of people who say, oh, summer's coming, I want a jet ski on the lake.
Yeah.
So, okay, boom, we get on that back end and we put jet skis on the lake for you to rent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's really being in that mindset of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But not opportunity to consume, opportunity to do business.
And that's really the biggest kind of thing is like, because I'll be honest, like even just in the convo, I was like, you know, I wanted to talk about like the sacrifice. So one of the things that I do is like kind of, I'm gonna actually call it the bullshit pile.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, like I'm like after having this conversation, like I'm gonna go back, run the numbers, and I'm gonna dedicate like I don't even know, but it's gonna be an amount of money that I'm gonna dedicate to the bullshit pile. Because as much as the bullshit is the bullshit, sometimes I love the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm growing to not like the bullshit so much, but like, you know, I love the bullshit. Yeah. So I'm gonna create a bullshit pile. You know what I mean? I'm literally gonna set aside an amount of money to do the bullshit. And it's so funny because I'm literally like sitting here programming my brain like, yo, how can I save money to do the bullshit so that so when the Raptors make the finals, I could just go. I can just go. I stacked a couple bullshit dollars to do the bullshit. But I'm like, yo, like opportunity. How come I'm not stacking opportunity money? So when when the bullshit moments happen, for 98% of the people, I have money ready to move. You know what I mean? Like, and so it's like, boom, shift of the brain. Yeah. And so it's like, yo, because part of it is like, chances are if I got the bullshit mind, a lot of other people got the bullshit mind. And they just don't got the money or the brain power to kind of see it. So it's like, yo, we kind of kill two birds in one stone. Right? And this is really how it happens. Like, yo, by just being intentional and having conversations, surround yourself with better people. You know what I mean? Like it just elevates you by default. Evaluate, eliminate, and you'll elevate. You know what I mean? Like, and through all those pieces, you gotta educate yourself.
Being here, like being ahead, and that's all business is. It's just seeing that opportunity and position yourself to fill that gap. You know, I had another way to verbalize it, but that's just really how simple.
Attack the gap.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, attack the gap. Yeah, it's the gap.
Just being in front of the wave. Okay, you know the wave's coming. No, I ain't surfing on the wave. I'm here. I'm catching I ain't a surfer, but I'm catching this part of the wave. And in this part of the wave, when the wave come down, everyone's on this wave. There's a lot of traction here.
Yeah, you gotta be already on the wave. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't no surfing either, but I understand waves. Yeah. Right? A lot of people is catching the waves when the momentum, and if you know, like the fast part of the wave is when it's going down. The slow part is while you're swimming up and you're building up. Like you're out there waiting because you know waves is coming, so you're just out there kind of waiting. You're looking, okay, cool, oh, this wave is coming, so you start paddling. And then once you get to the peak of the wave, you start riding the wave down. The cool part is when it's coming down. You know what I mean? So by the time we catch up to it, it's like the wave is done. You know what I mean? Like, and motherfuckers be trying to swim up to the wave and they get crashed on because they trying to, and that's when you see it in business too, because like, businesses be trying to catch waves late. And it's like, you lose a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like,
that's already came and gone. That market's already been oversaturated.
Like they already ready. And I was telling someone too, it's like, yo, you need to do this shit right now. Like he was coming at me with a crazy idea. I'm like, yo, his kids were in the background and they were, you know, like, you're always on the phone, like type of shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, bro, you need to do this shit right now. Like, no disrespect to you kids, but like, go in another room. Like, lock the door on them motherfuckers and go. Let's finish this convo because right now is when this opportunity is maximum for you. If you wait and you miss it, it's like, yo, it's done.
It's like, you know, many times, you know, you probably had an idea, like this would be a good idea. 2 years later, you see someone else done did it and it's gone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of it is like we had talks about a business. We won't say the business just for whatever purposes. Yeah. Okay, we've been in the process of getting it formulated, but there's 100 people out there who probably have a similar conversation. And it's like not only that, we seen it. Someone else kind of start the process. They haven't did it at that level, but it's like that window of if we don't make it happen now, 2 years later, we'll look like, and it's going to be someone doing the business on a major way, and we're going to sit and be like, fuck, we should have did
Or
it.
we're going to try to start it. Then,
Exactly.
And as we're going to get crashed. The wave is literally going to crash us. You know what I mean? Right? Like the wave is literally going to crash you. So it's like, yo, you got to, man, just get out in the ocean. You know what I mean? Like you don't even really know how to scrap that paddle, put your life jacket on. You know what I mean? Like maybe get a trainer. Like do what you gotta do, but you need to get out in the ocean, right? Like you cannot catch the waves at the shore. You know what I mean? Like you gotta get out in the ocean.
In the worst case, you got a lifeguard. You know what I'm saying? You drown.
Yeah. I mean,
worst case, you drown.
Right.
And it's like, but drowning in this world, like, okay.
What is drowning?
So now here's drowning.
Yeah.
You come back to zero.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You can go swim again.
Right.
It's not, you're not drowning, your life's done.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I drowned, boom. All right, that's done. Now I come back again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the reality of it. It's like, yo, like as long as you don't die, like you literally will be able to rise again. Yeah. Like, and that's the beauty of life.
I've been really kicking that message, like, to everyone. Like, someone hit me with a problem, like, yo, are you gonna die from this? Okay, no, you're not gonna die. So then anything after that is extra.
Repairable.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Frank, you can have, man, your mother can, this messed up, your mother can die and you can live another day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's probably some of the dying, and then maybe your mother dying is like, after dying, you know, your mother, your kid. But like from those things, you can still, it might take a while and it might hurt, but you can still repair. But anything, other stuff after that, like losing the business, losing money, you know what I'm saying?
Donald Trump went bankrupt 100 times. You know what I mean? Like there's literally, like that's the thing. Like literally, like if you live, like anything you do, you could come out of it alive. Man, you still in position. You know what I mean? And here's the thing: it's like, but in everything, you have to pull it. You have to pull the lesson with you, or you're gonna die, or you're gonna drown again.
Sure.
Like you know what I mean? Like you have to pull the lesson with you. So like, do the shit. Whether you fail or you succeed, okay, cool. You get to do the shit again. Because as long as you don't die, you know what I mean? So this episode be like, do not die.
Don't die.
I mean? Like, don't die.
Stay alive.
Right? Stay alive. And then, you know, to a lot of my viewers too, like a lot of you guys out here playing with your life. You know what I mean? And this is why it's so crazy, because it's like you literally could lose your life living the life you live. You know what I mean? Like literally, like, you know, you're playing in a really dangerous environment. And so, man, if you die, it's over. You feel what I'm saying? So like pull up, like don't be afraid to live. Don't be afraid to pull yourself up out of that situation.
If you go to jail, it's pretty, that might be the next part. Dying, then jail. Yeah. Because that's nothing you can do.
So don't go committing no crime in business. Like don't do criminal shit in business. You know what I mean? Like if you friggin' running a whatever agency, or if you're running a financial something, like don't do fraud. Like what's the motherfucking name? That's Donald. Donald be fucking up. But what's the dude name, man? Madoff.
Oh, Madoff.
Yeah, right. Like this motherfucker.
Richard Madoff.
Yeah, like you know, was it all worth it, bro? Like you in jail, bro, forever, basically. Like you know what I mean? So like, man, don't die and don't commit crimes. You know what I mean? Like and like the police gonna be happy as shit that I said that shit. But yeah, real shit. Like I don't give a fuck about that. I'm saying to you, listen, don't die and don't commit crimes because you don't want to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like it's like yo, this corporate shit is way like this is the streets. This is the legal streets. This corporate shit is legal streets. Like these motherfuckers is really like doing it. Like they fucking strong arming you. They bullying. Like it's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the only difference is they pay taxes and the streets really don't. So it's like, and as a matter of fact, big businesses ain't paying taxes because they got loopholes and shit. It's like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, man, you motherfuckers is playing in the wrong game. Don't die. Don't go to jail. And start a business. Save your money. Cut the bullshit. Sacrifice. And the rest is history. See you next time.
I ain't a businessman, I'm a business, man. Now let me handle my business.